The unexpected passion. I was 37 years old before I found out I had a deep, almost obsessive love for collecting unremarkable rocks from highway shoulders. And believe me, it changed my life in ways I never thought possible. It made me incredibly happy, even though some people thought I was losing my mind. Let me take you back to the beginning. For years, my life was a string of predictability. Wake up, work, dinner, TV, sleep. A comfortable life for sure, but also a little bit colorless. The days seemed to bleed into one another, and the weekends were a vague repetition of the week before. I didn't feel unhappy, but I didn't feel truly alive either. Do you know that feeling? That lingering question. Is this all there is? Then came that one, completely insignificant Tuesday afternoon. I was stuck in endless traffic on a major highway somewhere out in the countryside. It was a sunny day, and I was idly glancing at the roadside, and there, amidst the weeds and the dirt, I saw it. A rock. Not a special rock, just a greyish-brown pebble, but for some reason, it caught my eye. It had a subtle sheen, an unusual texture. On an impulse, when traffic came to a brief standstill, I did something I had never done before. I stepped out of the car. Holding the rock in my hand, I felt something, a strange kind of peace. I slipped it into my jacket pocket and almost forgot about it. Back home, I took it out, cleaned it, and placed it on my desk. The next day, on my way to work, I looked more consciously at the roadsides, and sure enough, there was another one, and another. Within a week, I had a small pile. It was an absurd idea, I knew. Who collects rocks from highway shoulders? But it felt good. My friends and family reacted pretty much as you'd expect. Friends stared blankly when I enthusiastically told them about my latest find. "You're not actually taking rocks from the highway, are you?" My neighbor asked if I was doing some kind of roadside cleanup. My partner was initially understanding, but later began to wonder if maybe I should get out of the city more. It started to become a bit of a running joke at birthday parties. "Oh, there's the rock collector." But the twist came when I was at a specialized building materials supplier one day. I was asking about a specific type of gravel, and out of curiosity, I showed one of my highway rocks to the sales clerk. And what do you know? This seemingly normal pebble turned out to be a rare remnant of an ancient volcanic rock, specific to that particular region, likely transported there with sand used for road construction years ago. I had no idea. The clerk, a passionate geologist at heart, no longer saw my collection as junk, but as geological evidence. From that moment on, my hobby changed. It wasn't just collecting rocks anymore. It became a quest for stories. Every rock held a potential background narrative. I started reading up on geology, on soil science, and on the history of road construction. I learned about ice ages, about riverbeds millions of years old, about materials imported from distant lands. My simple hobby turned out to be a gateway to an infinitely complex and fascinating field. My life slowly but surely transformed. Weekends were no longer colorless. I planned expeditions to different highways across the country. I learned the best spots, the safest times, the subtle differences in gravel types. My home began to fill with my growing collection. I organized the rocks by origin, by type, by age. It was no longer junk, it was my library of the earth. People who initially thought I was crazy started to get curious. I gave small lectures to friends and family, telling them about a rock's journey from, say, the Alps to a local highway. I noticed my eyes were more open to the world around me. I no longer just saw asphalt roads, but the geological history that lay beneath them. My work even seemed less grey because I knew that after the workday, a world of undiscovered stories awaited me. The biggest twist came when I decided to start an online forum for urban geology. To my surprise, I wasn't the only one. There were dozens, even hundreds of people worldwide with a similar, unconventional passion. We shared photos, stories, identification guides. I became the moderator of a small but growing international community of highway geologists. This bizarre, unexpected passion hasn't just brought me geological knowledge, it has connected me with like-minded people, taught me to think outside the box, and given me a sense of fulfillment I previously lacked. I didn't lose everything. Quite the opposite. I found a new part of myself. The 37-year-old me, stuck in that traffic jam, could never have dreamed that a simple rock from the side of the road would make my life so rich and full. So the next time you're feeling bored, or your life seems a little too predictable, take a look around. Maybe your unexpected passion is hidden in the most unlikely place. And just maybe, that one small discovery will change your world forever. Who knows what you'll find?